John Mallman wants to know who are the top 3 enhancement talents you got to work with? Do you have any favorite backstage stories involving them? And, I got to tell you, I don't think that we talk enough about enhancement talent. And I heard you correct someone one time when they referred to a, enhancement guy as a jobber. You were real quick to correct that verbiage to carpenter. Can you tell us who 3 of your favorites were? And then do you mind explaining what a carpenter is in professional wrestling?
Well, Brad Armstrong, probably number 1, because Brad was as good as any top talent has ever been in the land, bell to bell. He's just that good. Where Brad fell short was, with Brad walking around the locker room, picking at guys, messing with guys, goofing on guys, was as entertaining as anyone has ever been. Unless you've been in a locker room with him, you don't know what I'm talking about. But in his in-ring performance was absolutely flawless. But when the red light came on, Brad would shut down. He could not figure out who the guy was he was trying to portray on his promos. He never seemed to connect with who that guy was, or that guy never connected with the audience. That's one guy. Heath Slater is as funny a guy, and if you gave him a chance, is a good performer in the ring. He's certainly a guy that could be an upper middle talent tomorrow if things were just written for him. The I've got kids thing had legs. Of course, it went absolutely nowhere, but that thing could have blown up into something big time. Taylor Rotundo, Axel, those guys work their ass off. They're a good team, tremendous performers. Enhancement talent, I just look at is we're all enhancement talent. I was one my entire career. And some people would say, oh, Arn, come on, you were in a lot of big matches and all that stuff. Still, when your job is designed, your whole career is designed to make everyone else's career a lot better, you're an enhancement talent. And that's what I was. I spent an entire career making everybody else's careers. And I got no problem with that because it called for a lot of longevity and in a lot of big matches where people remembered the matches. And guess what? They remembered the top players, but a large majority of wrestling fans are intelligent people. And they would go, Arn, you were in that match too. Even sometimes when I forgot about it and you did this and you did that. And, so enhancement talent to me are just guys that know that their job is not to be the top star. They're not going to be the Roman Reigns that night. They're not going to be the Hulk Hogan or the Ric Flair or Randy Savage or whoever it may be, John Cena. You're not going to be the top guy, but you're going to be third from last, and your job is still going to be the same to get these guys over, but we're going to have you in plenty of time. We're going to have you do a promo beforehand, and you're going to be in a situation where you can get that deal over. Now, those carpenters are those guys that are designated. You're going to get beat every night, but your job is still to go out there and make it competitive, have the audience forget that it's just a no-brainer. This guy's going to win, this guy's going to lose, and do some things during that match to where you feature your talents, but you also feature the guy that's supposed to be featured, which is the guy going over, which is the guy that the office thinks is going to be the star, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Sometimes you get backstage and you just go, guys, we screwed up. We put the wrong guy over. Sometimes it's fixable from that point forward. Okay, you change direction. You go, okay, let's go with the other guy. Very rarely does that happen. So a carpenter, and without them, even from the guys that have a job during the week and come there just for TV, there's some very talented kids out there that goes out knowing it's going to be an enhancement match, but still they're right there for all the bumps you give them. They're right there to make your finish look good. And without those guys, we'd have to fold the doors because the carpenters of the business are the first building block by which everybody else above them gets over.